welcome to Yu-Gi-Oh! Arc 5 episode 138 review. Jack was a badass like always. He shielded new cards, Red Gargoyle and Red Brutal. By the way, Clearwing Supreme's Dragon's effect is also broken as we would have expected it. It can negate a battle once per turn and destroy the opponent's monster, and deal damage equal to that monster's attack. So Gongenzaka summoned a bunch of samurais due to the synchro monster's effect that it had. It protected Jack's Red Dragon Archfiend Scarite. Then Zark also used an OP spell that boosted Clearwing's already broken effect to affect all monsters. Then they had a callback somewhere during the episode to the Yugo versus Savatari duel that Savatari said that he could call out to Yugo with his dueling if he just had a working duel disc. Well, that's gonna come into play later in the episode. Jack used the trap card to bring in Tyrant by using cards from his hand. So now he basically had two red demons, Tyrant and Scarite. Gongenzaka then got wrecked. And Savatari lost Crow's card, and he was saying, "Crow, where are you going?" Well, it's not like Crow had legs. Or did he? Well then, Jack killed Clearwing and his pendulum effect kicked, and the Zark's pendulum card's effect kicked in, where he gained life points that I have completely forgotten about because that didn't happen for like 2 to 3 episodes. And he just pretty much regained more life. So now he has 7,000. Then Gongenzaka lost, and he gave his duel disc to Savatari so that he could duel because Crow had broke it, which is good that they did that callback, because it would have been just BS if Savatari's duel disc just kinda re-healed itself. And then Crow just walked in, who was carded, but well, you could say that due to the dimensions fusing and all and being united, he got revived because the landscape is going in and out. But it's a pretty big cop-out on the TV show's creators' part, but well, what can you do, I guess. They could have kind of brought in somebody else then. They didn't need it to be Crow. Heck, the Tyler sisters are still somewhere in the Xyz dimension. They could have just brought them back in. And what's the difference between like a 2 people duel and a 3 people duel? Just give Savatari the duel disc and get the Tyler sisters in. Then we wouldn't have even needed the whole callback to Crow, and I don't think that he's gonna be too much of a big part to even affect anything, as seeing as Jack, Shun, and Kaito have lost pretty easily due to Zark's OP effects. But yeah. And the Crow and Savatari intrude in duel like always, which also doesn't make sense because you're dueling with Zark, who has 7,000 life points, has those scales, and himself summoned. People are stupid. And then Jack loses, like always after the intrusion penalty. And Jack was actually almost killed, but not by Zark, but by his own duel runner. He ducked, but his duel runner was coming to him. It looked like he could have pretty much got his head taken off. But yeah, he managed to duck there, so good for Jack, I guess. So the next duel is going to be with the super hyper extreme badass great duelist that Shingo Savatari is, and that he always pre-hypes himself. But I like Savatari, you know. And Crow, right. We'll duel Zark, and oh, that's right, Leo is the biggest piece of shit known to man, because now he wants to stop the dimensions from fusing and is trying to split the world back again, like at the end Reira said. Oh, and Reira, apparently Ray is talking through Reira for some reason. And there's no freaking way that Zark, in my opinion, is gonna be the main villain, because things are going way too quick with Zark, and I don't think that they're just gonna give us the main villain and just watch us him wreck everybody. There's gotta be a plot twist somewhere down the line in these episodes. So yeah, next week it's gonna be Sawatari versus Shingo. So see you in the review next week.